Hello everybody, this is Reflections by Jane. You know that by now. Those of you who keep returning, it's fantastic. Thank you so much. If you're new here and you haven't, or if you're watching you haven't subscribed yet, please do those YouTubey things that us content creators love. We love it if you subscribe, comment, like the video. So yeah, get that done now out the way before I start. Thank you very much. Right, I've got a 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. That's a American Standard A2 note card in front of me in craft. So I'm going to be using a craft card base today. So first of all, I am going to do the background, and I'm going to be using the Love From Lizi hearts cut and emboss folder that you get in the kit. And I'm just going to actually I'm just going to spray it with a little bit of water, fine mist, like so, not too much, just dab off the excess, and that just gives the fibres in the cardstock room to expand as you run it through your die cutting machine. And I'm just using the 2 clear plates of my Gemini to run that through, and it cuts perfectly. So just give that a whiz through. My die cutting machine is just to the right of me, and I just literally have to just reach over and die cut, and hey presto, in no time at all. Yeah, I had a bit of a jig around my craft room and moved some things around. So these hearts literally just pop right out. Look at that. Oh, I want to stop there. Okay. And save those hearts because you can use those to embellish your cards. I've got a nice little pile stacking up there. Right, so for this I'm just going to trim this down a little bit. I want it to be about 4 by 5 1/4. Let's go for the top bit there. Just gonna chop that bit off there, and a little bit there at the bottom there. Lovely. Oh, I've still got a heart in there, look. There we go. And I've got a white pigment ink. I actually own a couple, so I've got a Ranger one here, the Ranger Glacier White, and the Honeybee Brilliant White. Both of these, I think I bought that one off Amazon, and I bought that one from Bumblebee Crafts, and I've also got the re-inker for that one. I do find that one the nicer of the two. They both work brilliantly, but I just prefer the Honeybee one. I don't know, I'm not quite sure why, but I think it might be just that it works well for stamping and also swiping. Ooh. And I also got the re-inker for this one as well, so it doesn't really matter how much ink I use. So I'm just swiping that across the embossed detail just to highlight it, and I think that looks wicked. Oh, while I've got that open, just going to dab a bit on my mat and spray a bit of water and get a paintbrush. This is quite a big one, so the splats will be quite big, and go to town like so. Yeah, jackpot. Love that. Right, I'm just going to pop that to one side while I just clean up that mess. Okay. Wipes up in no time. Just using an old rag here and dry it off. There. What splatter? I don't know what you're talking about. Nothing happened. Right, so while that's drying, I'm going to decorate the inside of my card. So that's my, oh, let's do the outside first. So I've got my new stamp. It's a larger one than I normally have. A lady on eBay did my personal stamp, and she has loads of designs to choose from, but I liked this wreath style, and it says made with love by Reflections by Jane on it, and I'm just going to stamp the back of my card. Da, 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 da. There we go. Oh, beautiful, lovely jubbly. So just, and it is a red a rubber stamp. It's quite hard actually. It's quite robust, that one. Yeah, so I quite like that one. Right, that's the back done. Now I'm going to do the inside. So I've got a piece of white cardstock that measures 4 by 5 1/4, so that will fit just nicely in there, but I'm going to decorate it with some patterned paper. So I've got this strip here left over from a previous card, and I'm going to put that strip down there, but I need to cut it down. So because it measures 5 1/4, I need to chop it down. I need to chop off Cupid. Sorry, Cupid. And then I will get my tape. Like so. And just adhere that to the very edge, like so. And I'm also going to use one of the peel-offs from Lizi, and this is the red holographic. These didn't come in the kit. These were, I think, an add-on or what I had previously. So I'm just gonna lay that down like so, and snip off that bit there. Just tuck that over, put that on there like so, and I'm also going to stamp it. Let's put a stamp on there too. So I'm using the stamp set that came with the kit. I need an acrylic block and some ink. So I use VersaFine Claire. Hopefully I can stamp this with my acrylic block and it will work out fine. Make sure your stamp is all the way, is the right way. Centrally stamp in the middle of that. I am using like a linen textured cardstock here, so I'm hoping this will stamp okay. If it doesn't, it's no great problem. Yeah, not bad at all. Right, so just pop that to one side. Okay, so bringing back my card base, add my adhesive, and this is the insert for my card, and it will allow a bit of decoration and somewhere for the sender to write a message. So yeah, I like that. I don't want to run my fingers through that ink just in case it hasn't dried. There, so that's the back and the inside done. Right, let's crack on. Right, to decorate the front of my card, I am going to, I'm wondering if that will be enough. I think it will, you know, instead of cutting into another piece of cardstock. Right, let's put that on there. And I'm going to be using the Lash Girl and Boy sitting on a bench with balloons. Yeah, lovely. It's on there, lovely. There we go. And I am going to pick up that stamp with the Misty, and then I am going to stamp it in black. So that is like so. I'm just going to go over it once more. Well, Get more of an impression. That's better. There we go. Right. Just a bit of alcohol to clean off my stamp. There we go. Okie dokie. Right, I'll put that stamp away in a sec. Actually, the stamp set's right here. Put it away now. There we go. That's almost dry, but I'll leave it a bit longer. Right, for this, because it's on craft, all I'm going to do, rather than spend time colouring, which you could do, you could get one of your alcohol markers and perhaps just colour a little bit of it in red, but I'm going to leave it, and I'm going to, my white, this is the number 8, I think. Oh, I've got a number 10 jelly roll here as well. I'm going to use the 10. And yeah, and then I'm just going to go around the balloons, highlighting them. Yeah, the number 10's working out nice because it's a thicker nib. And then just highlighting those strings, and then I'm going to do some flicks in his hair, some highlights in her hair. I'm going to, it looks like a bow, so I'm going to colour in the bow, some highlights like so, highlight on her clothes, on his clothes, on their legs, on their arms, highlight on the strings, like so. There, I think that looks really nice. So that's a number 10. Right, I'm going to fussy cut this out. You don't need to see me do this, I'm sure, so I will speed up the video. Right, so that's that done. Right, for that, just going to grab some red liner tape, some really strong adhesive, like so, and I'm just going to lay that down there, and hopefully that will fit in there. It's a bit too big. Like so, and then I'm going to cut a piece of ribbon, like so, and take off that piece and lay that piece there, and hopefully I've got those in the right place. Fingers crossed. Yeah, they're okay. And then I'm going to cut another piece of tape just to make sure that that is secure along there, and same with the other. Down there. So I'm just going to use my poker tool just to make sure that that tape is grabbing really well. And I've burnished it down like so. There we go. Okay, and then I'm going to put that to one side, and I've got a piece of pearlescent paper here. It's just thin white pearlescent paper. I buy it in bulk from Pink Frog Crafts. I think it's Pink Frog or Jelly Bean Crafts, sorry. I buy absolutely tons of it because I love it. I know quite a few crafters that like to use a bit of a shimmer cardstock in their crafting. Right, that's better. Right, I'm just going to grab my glue and then go all the way. Oh, I've got another heart there, look, that hasn't popped out. Oh, little suckers. And then all the way up there, I'm just going around the hearts. Just so I know that glue will grab and stick where I want it to. And then I am just going to lay that on the back, because I want there to be a shimmer coming through and not the where's it gone? The card base. I don't want it to be craft coming through the hearts. I'd prefer it to be white. I could actually inlay some hearts in it, but I just thought it'd be easier to just grab a piece of cardstock and cover it up. And that will go on there beautifully. But before I do that, I'm going to make sure it's the right way round. Yeah. I'm going to put just a strip of double-sided adhesive on there. Right, for the sentiment, I have got some more of the red cardstock, and I will just put that in there, inlay my heart. Actually, I will put my magnet down there and grab the sentiment. Love you lots. Yep. And then actually I'm just going to tack that down just a little bit. And then using white ink, I can ink that up and stamp. Might need to take a couple of oh, that's gone down nice. I think twice will be enough. I think almost once was enough. Oh, look at that, how lovely. And then just grab my rag and clean that off. I'll give that a wash actually because it's had white on it. And then I'm just going to remove that from there. Try not to put my fingers and smudge it. And then I've got another circle which I'm going to mat on there. Oh, I've got my fingers in it, look. Smudged it. Never mind, never mind, never mind. It's fine. So just going to let that dry to one side for a moment. Oh, actually, what I'm going to do is adhere them on there. Actually, I want to go up a bit. Because they are going to swing about there. And then they will go up there. And I didn't need as much ribbon as I thought. But hey. Yeah. So that's the plan. So let's grab some foam. Turn those over. Put a big end there. And half of one there. And then cut these down to thin strips. So like that. Like so. And like so. And like so. That'll do. And then just get rid of these. Oh. And then there. And then turn that over. Get rid of those. Don't know why I like to run my ponytail along the ridges of the ribbon. It's just to make sure that I've got it, you know, nice and secure. I don't want the ribbon falling off. The ribbon's a bit skew with, but never mind, it's fine. And then get some glue on there. Okie dokie. Make sure my card base is the right way up. Yes, we're good to go. And then, oh. Then I'm going to do a couple of bows. Well, oh, that didn't work. There we go. So I could actually make those a bit smaller. I could have one up there. And one up there. Right. Actually, I'm going to try and make them a little bit smaller. Good dinky bows. One there. That's better. And then a couple of glue dots. Just at the top of the card. Just push them down. And there's a cute little card. Love you lots, to the moon and back, stamped by me while I'm here. That white ink has faded just a little bit, so I'm just going to go over the writing. Okay. That is as cute as can be, I think. Looks like they're on a swing. Love it. Hopefully you like that project. I really hope you give that one a go. If you want to copy me, that's fine. Copy my card, I don't care. Just tag me on social media, preferably Instagram, or you can tag me on Facebook as well. Reflections by Jane. I can be found on either of those platforms and obviously here on the tubes. So yeah, that's it. I really like that. I hope you do too. Leave me a comment to let me know if you like it or not. And I will catch you on when I do card number 4 or project number 4 in the near future. And until then, take care of each other. See you again soon. Bye for now.